Hello everyone and welcome back to our final group match in the second round of group matches, if that makes any sense. We have got Kofi Kingston going up against Rikidozan. This is Ghana versus Korea. And this is for top position in Group H. And let me try and figure this one out. I think if Kofi Kingston wins, then Kofi Kingston is through. If Rikidozan wins, then I think he'll still have to beat Aldo Montoya in the final round of matches. That's just because of how we're doing this. So of course, if two people end up on the same amount of points, then it will go down to whoever beat the other person in one-on-one competition. So if Rikidozan wins this one, he'll be on 2 points. If Aldo Montoya then beats Rikidozan, then Aldo Montoya would have defeated him one-on-one, therefore he would finish ahead of him. It gets messy, it really does get messy, so I try at the moment not to go too much into it because I'm just confusing myself more than anything else, to be honest with you. So let's just enjoy ourselves, let's see what happens. And at the moment, it's Ghana's Kofi Kingston who is in control of this one with the stiff boots into the spine of Mr. Dozan. But I think probably this is going to be very much in the hands of both Kofi and Rikidozan anyway. If they both go and win their final matches, Kofi against El Fuego and Rikidozan up against Aldo Montoya, they'll both qualify anyway. Then we need to figure out who is going to be the... we need to figure out who is going to be facing who in the knockout. I can't remember what the... I'll have to figure out, because basically we're copying the real life on all of this. So, I'm going to have to try and figure out when or who faces who in the knockout stages. I think it's... Well, I know that if England qualify first in their group, which is Group B, they play the team that comes second in Group A. So at the moment, well, whoever wins Group B plays second in Group A. So at the moment, that is USA going up against Malachi Black or Umar Kane. That could be an interesting one, actually, looking at it. I'm just looking at tomorrow's matches then. So Group A tomorrow, the Sultan versus Malachi Black. If Malachi Black can win that, then he will move up to 2 points. But Umar Kane might also end up getting a victory. If he gets a victory over Hugo Savanovic, then... yeah, that will cause a lot of trouble, I think. It won't cause trouble, it will make things a bit more confusing. We'll end up with a triple threat match, basically. And I'm guaranteeing we're going to get 1 or 2 triple threat matches. It's going to happen, we know that. The triple threat matches will be elimination matches. So whoever gets eliminated first will be eliminated from the competition. Whoever gets eliminated second will finish second in the group. Whoever wins the match will finish top of the group. It'll make sense, I'll explain it as we go through, but... This is just in case 3 people end up on the same amount of points, which, like I say, I think is going to happen in some situations. Rikidozan now working over Kofi, sent him into the corner. There is the clubbing blows across the chest of Kofi. Kofi now sending Dozan into the corner. And now in with the Tornado DDT. Kofi now comes sprinting across with a big knee into the face. But it's not enough for Kofi to get the victory. Kofi now dropping the knee once again straight across the face. Rikidozan there with a boot in the back of the leg. Sending Kofi face first into that top turnbuckle pad. And now, big double chop right across the chest. Look at those stiff kicks there by Rikidozan. Now going to drop in for the pin for the 1, 2. Oh, it's only a 2 count. Big boot into the chest and a lovely dragon screw now by Kofi Kingston. And there's that big kick. Is that the SOS? I'm not a big knowledgeable. Well, I'm big, but I'm not a knowledgeable person on Kofi Kingston's movesets. Is that the? I'm for sure he's got the Trouble in Paradise and the SOS. I've got a feeling the kick is the SOS. Is it? I don't know. Either way, it was effective, but not effective enough to get the victory. As Kofi now dumping Rikidozan to the outside. Is Kofi thinking about flying? He is indeed. Dives over the top. Tope con hero. And drops a knee into the face as well. I mean, these two guys know how important this match is. This could potentially decide who tops the group and who finishes second. Therefore, they're both going balls to the wall to try and win this one. Nice vertical suplex there. Rikidozan re-enters the ring. Just breaking the referee's count and then straight back to the outside to continue the assault. There's the big boot across the face. Kofi now sending Rikidozan back into the ring. I think Kofi may have been looking for another kick there, but Dozan caught him. And now Kofi dumped once again, dumping him to the outside, crash into the mat. It's bloody painful, I know that. Kofi now dropping the knee right into the face. Another big knee into the face again. Referee once again up to 3 counts as Kofi sending Dozan into the ring steps. I don't know why I keep shortening his name to Dozan, because it's not like he's not Rikidozan. It's one big name. Ricky! Rikidozan now in with a vertical suplex. Big boots. Kofi ducks though. Taking Dozan up onto the shoulders. And going to drop him face first across that top turnbuckle pad. Rikidozan now in with that big pile driver. Wow, massive maneuver. Is that going to be enough to pick up the victory here for Korea? 1, 2... And no, it's on the brink of a 3 count. Rikidozan could not believe it. He thought he had the match won there and then, but not quite the case. Sends Kofi into the corner. Kofi fights back with the elbow. And there's that big disaster. That's not a disaster kick, is it? It's a kick. And it's a win for Kofi Kingston. He will go top of the group on 2 points. Rikidozan. I think that means Kofi's through now then. Yeah, Kofi's through. Okay. Kofi's through. It's now down to between Rikidozan and Aldo Montoya. The winner of that match will decide who goes through in second position. Kofi will top the group no matter what. Kofi Kingston moves up to a +4 in the rankings, and Rikidozan moves down to a 0 in the rankings. Not Rikishi, there he is, okay. So there we go. That is the end of our second round of matches. I am going to love you and leave you, and tomorrow we will be back as we go up into the third round of matches, and we're going to be deciding who is going to go through to the knockout stages and who is going to be eliminated. There's already some big eliminations already happened in this one. And it'd be interesting to see who is going to follow those people out as well. Good night. God bless. Our Wiedersehen. Goodbye.